Hello, this is Broyar, and welcome to a brand new series that we're going to be doing for a U-boat. This is it's an early access game. Obviously, it's about a U-boat, which is, going to be, I think, a lot of fun. Actually, one of my favorite games to play is, actually, let me see if I remember the name of it. It is, where is it? I have it on my list here. Silent Hunter. Sorry, that's the name of it. I knew it's like there's another one called Secret Service or Secret something like that. It's another submarine game, but the Silent Hunter is a pretty good series of games where you simulate being a submarine captain. There's actually different versions of it. One of them is like Wolves of the Pacific, where you're doing stuff as an American submarine captain. There's one, I think, for U-boats that you can do as a German U-boat captain, things like that. So those are a lot of fun, and I actually thought about introducing one of those and playing one of those on the channel at some point. They're a little bit old, a little bit dated, but I still think they hold up, and there's still some especially some good mods that add some extra kind of layers and extra campaign missions to them and stuff like that are really, really good. So I might do that at some point. Now, U-boat, however, is a little bit different. It's a little bit different take on the whole thing. Let me pull up the store page and I'll actually read to you what it says. U-boat is a simulator of a submarine from World War II era. It is a survival sandbox with crew management mechanics, while its primary theme is the life of a German sailor. The boat is their home, but it can become their grave at any time. So it does have some elements that you might see in a true submarine simulation, but I also think it's going to be a little bit more it's a little bit more about the crew management, stuff like that, than you might have seen before. So again, it's still very much in early access, so we don't actually have access to an official campaign or anything like that. We're going to go ahead and go through the tutorial, and then if we have time, we might play a little bit of the sandbox and then kind of see where this goes. I'm going to start this off as a let's try. If I really get into it and really like it a lot, I may actually make this a little bit more of a lengthy let's play, but let's just start things off real quick. Nautical miles, I think, is fine. Normal. Let's actually keep the audio language at German, because I think that'll be a little more immersive. But we'll also make sure that we have subtitles up, because even though I did take German in high school and college, so I actually should know a lot more German than I do. It's been several years since both of those classes happened, and I have not been using my German, so I might be able to pick up on a few things, but there's no way I'm going to be able to remember all of it. So I think the subtitles, especially for also you guys as well, will be kind of necessary. Thousands of young, brave men enlisted in Kriegsmarine, enticed by adventure and ideology, motivated by fame and money. This guy looks all beat up. Oh, only 1 in 10 returned home. Wow, that is crazy to think about. Their lives inspired the legend of the Sea Wolves. A lot of the German submarines would operate in wolf packs, multiple submarines covering each other, which is a very common thing for them. And they're very strong, obviously. They're able to take out a lot of ships along the way. U-boats. Airplanes arriving shortly after the enemy gives an SOS signal may mean that an aircraft carrier is stationed nearby. Well, that's makes sense. It's good information. I actually don't know how much simulation this is, as far as like, are we going to control the torpedoes and like the aiming of things like you would in a Silent Hunter game, or are these going to be again a little bit more of, hey, you guys are my sailors, go do this thing? Guess we'll find out. Hilbert Kohler. So I guess we're actually a character here, and we're going to be moving around here. Okay, interesting. Now I feel like I'm walking very slowly. Okay, I can hold down shift to move a little bit faster. Fair enough. New contact, unknown group detection. Okay, well, we're at port, so I don't think that's anything we have to worry about, I would assume. Oh, look, another submarine over here, and there's a guy in here. Eric Kuhn. Oh, Eric Kuhn. Warehouse. I thought that was his name. Eric Kuhn Warehouse. Eric Kuhn in the warehouse. What do you need, officer? Turn up the volume just a little bit. Let's say, show me what you got. Alright, so this is, I guess, our equipment. We have some replacement parts and some med kits. This is the storage room. Got a whole bunch of different stuff. I mean, I guess we'll get into some of that later. I'm probably getting ahead of myself. I should probably come over here to the guy with the green dot and most likely talk to him. Let's say goodbye, I guess. Talk to Klaus. Get on board. Prepare for the road. Our orders are on my desk. Make yourself familiar with them. Let's actually do something real quick. Let's, can I not do settings? Oh, okay. I was going to turn up the volume a little bit because I can't hear their German speaking very well, but I'll turn it up later once I'm able to read the message from BDU. So the message from BDU is in where? Leave the baggage at your bunk. Read the message from BDU. Okay, so that's what we have to do next. It's crazy how small these submarines were back then. All right, so we want to come over here, go up the letter. So actually, it's a little bit more, you know, involved than I was expecting. Where us actually moving around doing things. Okay, fair enough. Guess we want to go down into the hold, or into the. Wait, where are we going? Okay, I was like confused for a second. There, we actually have to hit the down button. Daniel Lawrence, take command. Wow, this is so small. I mean, I knew these were small, but this is insane. It's literally a tin can. Let's see, our bunk is this way. Literally get down on our hands and knees basically to come through here. And here's our bunk. Put down briefcase. This is an officer's bunk, so I guess we are an officer. Maybe we're the head officer, I'm guessing. Read the message from BDU, and that is over here. Skippers, so I guess we are the skipper. Before noon on September 1st, the transport vessel Falcon left the port in Edinburgh. We have information that a radar technology prototype had been loaded on it. We have reason to think that the ship was sunk on its original course on the North Sea as a result of sabotage. Your task is to find the wreckage, retrieve the equipment, and if possible, avoid being detected by the British units. We cannot be linked to the sabotage or attempts to seize the radar. Well, that makes sense to me. This activity, okay. So that's that. What's this over? Oh, hello. Camera perspectives. This view is called the section view. It allows you to easily give orders to your crew and learn about the general condition of the ship. The game is fully playable using either section view or FPP, which I'm guessing is first person player or first player, something like that. So if you prefer to play using only one of them, you will never be forced to use the other. Oh, that's cool. So I could literally just do it from the side view the entire time, or I could do it a little bit more first person perspective, maybe is what it is. The first mission will demonstrate the advantages of each of them. So you'll be able to decide for yourself which you prefer. Okay. Officer, it's time to open the map and plot the course. The easiest way to do that is to press the M key on the keyboard or to press the button in the upper right corner of the screen. All right, so map there. Obviously, M on the keyboard seems to make the most sense. Good. Now set the ship's course by clicking the right mouse button on the target. Beginning. Set to destination. So this is the right mouse button. To add more points to the route, press Shift and, like previously, click the mouse button on the next target. Hold down Shift. Now, do the same for the third and fourth waypoints. Need to zoom out the camera. Okay, why is it not? It wasn't really doing what I thought it was going to do. It's kind of going a different direction. Oh, wow, this last one is way out there. A long ways out. So I guess we're just getting out of port real quick, and then we're going to go head out to open sea. It's time to start the engines. Click the highlighted button to show the telegraph. Okay. Now choose the highlighted section gear of the engine. Forward 2. Faster, faster. So this is our side view. Oh, well, that's cool that it, as you zoom out, it actually puts the side of the ship back on. Let's speed things up. Turn on time compression by pressing the highlighted button in the interface or clicking the middle mouse button. Okay, middle mouse button sounds like a good idea. I'm not sure how fast it's actually going. It's just X amount of time compression. I think this is really cool how it like literally sticks the side of the ship on here and pulls it off as you zoom around. So we can kind of go around and look at all the different guys. This is kind of cool. I mean, I like the first person view, but I feel like this might be kind of my favorite so far. This is kind of a cool view so far. Oh, when I zoom in, it slows everything down. Okay, so we want to stay zoomed out a little bit to make sure it does the time compression better. So we have diesel engines. Okay. So those are our batteries getting charged up. Full in 6 minutes and 4 seconds. This is how much fuel we have left, which we're actually consuming up some of, which makes sense. Oxygen makes sense. Discipline. Reputation, which we have none of, makes sense as well. Okay. We're kind of... Oh, wow, that's... I'm not sure what that just did. Oh, that's actually... Is that actually turning? Okay, that's probably not what I wanted to do. Okay. Let's go back to the map and come back in here and make sure we are going to the right spot. At least now I know what that does. Alright, this is not zooming up the direction I thought it would. Like when I zoom out with the mouse down in a certain area, it goes a different direction than I thought it would. When you are in a friendly or neutral area, then also the fast travel mode becomes available. It's displayed next to the regular time compression. Click it to rapidly move out of the current area. Okay, so I guess we can do that. I guess we can just kind of keep an eye on the map of where we're at and where we're going. Okay, so we can move around the map with the arrow keys, or the WASD, which that's actually helpful. This is our sight range. Okay, cool. U-96. We've been at sea for 1 hour. We're at 10 knots. We're just basically on the surface right now. It's center of the view. Okay, that's good. It's perfect time for you to get familiar with the boat and prepare for what is to come. I prepared a list of things worth doing in the meantime. Select Officer Kohler and assign him necessary tasks, or if you prefer to play an FPP, click on him twice. Okay, so this is find a disciplined sailors who don't do their duties. So if I click on him just once, you can just have him control. I'm going to try and do it maybe not in the first person view. I think this will be okay. So what do we need to do? Find a disciplined sailors who don't do duties. Restock food in the galley. So how do we do that? Okay, that's... Is that what we're doing? Like if I click on them, is that all I needed to do? I don't know if that's disciplining them or not. What if I tell you to open storage room? Okay, interesting. Remember that if the galley runs out of food, cook will take random food from storage to prepare the meals. Sometimes you may want to serve the crew a few food types that will boost the discipline recovery at a cost of faster consumption. I suggest you do exactly that for the better integration of our crew. Okay. You can manually transfer food through the backpack of your character, but there's a faster way. Click the galley tab on the right. Now drag the exotic fruits from the storage directly to the galley and accept your decision. Interesting. Okay. I guess that's all we can put in the galley for now. Is the order to carry out... Is it carry exotic fruits to the galley? Yes. Okay. Interesting. So he's going to get some fruits. We can actually see the cheese there. He's going to go get some fruits. Alright, so we still need to find and discipline people, which I'm not sure what that actually means. Sleeping sailor. Looks like Conrad Otto decided to take a nap while on his duty. We should react to such a blatant lack of discipline. What punishment will be right for him? He will clean the toilets during this time. He will be unavailable. Discipline grows by 5%. Arrest him. Wow. Executed. That is bold. We'll just say to clean the toilet. Let's get some discipline going. But actually, how is our discipline? I think our discipline's actually pretty high. We'll let him go off with a warning for now, because our discipline's pretty good at the moment. But I could see how we would need that to be better. Oh, so here comes Kohler over here to discipline, or to get on that guy. Oh, there we go. Alright, so this actually gets us into first-person view if you want to go that route. Okay, so we can zoom in through the zoom to see that. Interesting. Alright, so next is to reach the destination. I'm sorry. Try to zoom at a certain level and then zoomed out a little too much. There's a pump. There's all the different things. These guys are, I'm assuming, sleeping because they're allowed to sleep. These are the 4 torpedo tubes. Okay, alright, fair enough. Such a small boat. Let's go... I don't know, let's go at 5x, I guess, if we're in friendly territory. Go to the map and watch where we're going. Oh, I see the sighting of the ring shrunk because I guess it was nighttime. Yeah, okay, fair enough. We've reached the area where, according to our intelligence, the Falcon wreck should be located. Keep your eyes open. We have to find it before the British. Okay. So we are trying to keep our eyes open. Ship's buoyancy. Okay. That all looks fine. Visibility is actually pretty low. Noise is actually pretty high. Considering this is pretty dark, I suggest you turn on the searchlight mounted on the conning tower. I don't think we'll be able to spot the wreckage otherwise. Alright, so searchlight on the conning tower. So I'm assuming I need to zoom all the way in. How do I do this? That's not, I don't want to do that. I don't want to go anywhere. No, I didn't want to do that. Oh, I should have canceled out of the map view. That's what I should have done. Alright, so you're still going there. And we want to turn on the searchlight. Which, how do we do that? Do we have to do that, or does somebody else have to do that? Is he going to climb up here? No. Do I click on you and tell you? Oh, okay. Oh, okay, so now I can move you around. Okay, I was going to say. I guess I'll move my captain up there. I mean, I guess Eric Luther over here that could have done that. Or Dietrich Luther. Are they all Luther? Maybe those are brothers. So maybe you can come over here and click on the searchlight. There we go. Okay, so we got the searchlight turned on. Wait. Okay, so now it's turned on. Okay. Find the wreckage. So we're still looking for the wreckage at the moment. Send Officer Kohler to the targeting site on the conning tower to look for the wreck in the area. Targeting site on the conning tower. Which I guess is this. Right, where's the targeting site? Is that not it right there? I mean, this is in the conning tower. That's on the conning tower, right? Like, am I reading that right? Okay. Kohler. Oh, I actually had to click on you. I wasn't clicking on you yet. So you're going to get up there to the site and start looking around. Okay, fair enough. And we got the, we've got the searchlight on. Saw this targeting site come up there. There it is. Targeting site. What's it say in red underneath it? Station is occupied by Dirk Mas. Okay, fair enough. We're still finding the wreckage. Now we got a little ways to go before we get to where it supposedly is. Could probably speed up time a little bit. Just at least until this site gets within range. Are those handcuffs? Like, is this how I would arrest him? Obviously, I don't think I want to do that. So this is our full map, world map, tactical map. Okay, interesting. Hopefully we get into some of what that is later. 1 day, 10 hours at sea. About a mile out. Maybe it'll tell us what's going on once we get closer. Seas are a little bit choppy, but not too bad. We are in a submarine after all. Is there a timer? I guess, is this how fast it's going? Doesn't actually feel like it's going that fast. If it's at 2050 right now, doesn't seem like the clock is going forward. Does that say ×1? Maybe it's double speed or something. Officers managed to spot the wreck. Plot a course directly towards it, or direct course towards it, I should say. To open map, press M key. Okay, there's the wreck. Okay, we want to plot a map directly towards it. Enable fast travel mode to rapidly move to your destination. Sounds good. Something tells me we're going to be getting an encounter soon, though. That seems like a logical thing. Oh, there's actually the binoculars that tells us that the wreckage is nearby. Makes sense. Look at that. And those crates may be the equipment that we were looking for. Let's try to check some of them. One thing at a time, though. Stop the engine so that we won't pass the wreckage. Alright, stop. You can now check the contents of the crates floating from the wreckage. You can activate all objects floating on the sea surface in the same way as the stations on your boat. It's easiest to look for them in the first-person perspective. Okay, so if we go back to here, and go back to, I guess if we double-click on you. Can we just look for them like this? Okay, that zooms in. That goes left and right. So I guess we're trying to find the wreckage, which looks like it's over here, because we see the green dots. Is there a way to do this? Okay, there we go. We can go left and right like that. Guess I'm not. I'm having trouble clicking on it. Okay,
Kapitän?
I don't want to do this. Okay, that's not... I guess we can't do it through this view. Okay.
Herr Kaloi?
So if we leave the position...
Bestätigt.
During some night, visibility outside is very low. Press F to turn on the flashlight. Okay. F to turn on the flashlight. So if I leave my position... And... I want to get out here so I can actually look around. And F will turn on the flashlight. Wooden chest. Something worth our time in this box. Let's check two more. I guess we'll place that on the deck. Another wooden chest and some fruit. Pontoon. Apparently nothing in there. We saw the mast of a warship on the horizon. It's definitely British. We need to hurry. Okay. In this game, you won't be controlling just a single character, but all the officers. Officer Summer is in front of you. He is an officer like Kohler and will be a playable character from now on. Considering that we found the wreck, equip him a diving suit and send to the wreck to explore. Alrighty. Summer, go to the cabinet. Equip the diving suit, I guess. Allows a sailor to stay and work in compartments underwater or with toxic air. Interesting. It's equipped automatically when needed, but it wears out in time. Alright, so I guess we just need the diving suit. Hold down the control key to move one item at a time. I'm not sure what we're supposed to be doing here. Okay, Summer.
Kapitän?
Go to the cabinet.
Bestätigt.
There we go. In order to carry diving suit... Is your order to carry diving suit to Hans Summer? Yes.
Sehr wohl, Herr Kaloi.
Send a diver. So this is Hans Summer. Is he wearing the diving suit, maybe? Is that who we were playing as? Okay. And then I guess we got to go to the winch. On the bottom, on the sea bottom lies the wreck of Falcon. What would you like to do, Skipper? Go to the wreck. Pull up the radar from the wreck. Pull up the radar from the wreck. Okay, how do we do that? Oh, pull up the radar that we're trying to get. Okay, never mind. I thought it was like trying to get me to use my radar. I was like, I'm confused. Where's the radar station? No, we're trying to go get the radar they've got out there. So is Summer coming this way? Yeah, there he is. He's got his diving suit on. He is heading this way. We do have apparently a British destroyer very nearby. If we go to our... Well, I'm not going to go to the map view right now. Let's play this out for now, but I have a feeling they're coming. Alright, so he's going to dive into the water, I'm assuming. I think, maybe. Or not. Are you jumping in the water? There you go. I was like, you just took your time, I guess. Alright. So you're going down to do your thing. Is there a way for us to see where you're at? I don't think so. Can we, like, first person view? Oh, here we go. So we're diving down, traveling to the Falcon, 46%. Wow, this must be pretty deep down here. Flashlight maybe? No. Meanwhile, we have a British destroyer bearing down us. This is all fine. This is okay. On the sea bottom lies the wreck of the Falcon. What would you like to do, Skipper? Pull up the large wooden box. Yes, please. Transport the raider to the main storage room. Okay, what does that mean? Transport the raider to the main storage room. Is that... So it's over here. So you go get that, I guess. In order to carry radar prototype to... Is your order to carry radar prototype to Hilbert Kohler? Yes. Is our other guy coming back up at this point? We got a couple guys that are idle. This guy's taking items. Where is he coming? Where's he at? There he is. Okay, so he's got that. And we want to go to the storage room. I guess just drop it in here. It's such a small kitchen. Wow. Again, I mean, I knew these builds were small, but this is just really putting a new emphasis on how ridiculously small they are. I like the fact that, you know, here's their tables that they eat off of, right where they're sleeping and stuff like that. This guy back here cleaning stuff. Compressor. Alright, so here he comes. Guess he's putting it in storage. Meet the captain. Oh, that's a toilet. We definitely don't want that. There's a storage room. Alright, so we got that in storage. That's fine. So now what? Meet the captain. Where's the captain? Up this way, it looks like. Guess we click to climb up. Where's the captain? Still up here, I guess. So Kohler isn't our captain. I'm apparently. Oh no, wait, he's down there. Where did I must have messed up. Oh, I didn't mean to close that. I guess I could take command. That's interesting. Alright, let's do this. Let's zoom out and let's have him go to... Where's the captain? Oh, he's over here. I was like, that's why I was confused. Go meet the captain. Or not. Is Kohler... Where's Kohler? Oh, he's back down here. That's not where I want you, buddy. Kohler. Go meet the captain, please. Or do I have to do that in first person? Maybe I have to do that in first person. Okay, let's go back up there then. Here. I'll figure this out. I'm sure this... I have a feeling this game will be fun once I actually do figure it out. Alright, so now I need to get down to meet the captain. On the deck somewhere, right? Over here? With the blue smoking hat? Okay, I guess he just has a cigarette. Skipper, you need to see this immediately! The destroyer is ready. Battle stations. Can we see the destroyer yet? They declare war on us. Cut the rope with the diver? Oh, okay. That just sounds so sad. Alright. Sorry, buddy. Thanks for... How did you get the stuff up here without being up here yourself? I guess you just... We winched it up and you're still down there or something? That seems such a sad little thing. Alright. Goodbye, buddy. Friend, pal. It was nice knowing you. Sailor died. Oh well. Flood the ballast tanks and dive. I guess we need to run over here. Can I go down that way? No.
Schneller, schneller!
Faster, faster! Oh, we're actually under attack. Alright, you know what? I'm actually going to do this through this view. Flood the ballast tanks and dive. So, how do we do that? How do we do that? Gel compass. Turn off. View details. No, we don't want to turn it off. Why is it green? Flood the ballast tanks. Where are the ballast tanks? They gotta be around here somewhere, right? Navigator station. Echo sounder. Light switch. Am I missing something here? I'm sure I'm missing something here. Is it a command up here? Flood the ballast tanks and dive. Like, how do I do that? There's got to be a command here, right? Depth. Periscope depth. Just, sure.
Auf Seerohrtiefe gehen.
Let's go to periscope depth. Maybe that counts. Is that all I have to do? Like, did everybody get back inside? Looks like everybody's back inside. The hatch is closed. So, we should be diving soon. I mean, obviously, I think we're flooding stuff now, right? Maybe? Didn't say anything yet. Flood the ballast tanks and dive. I'm sure I'm missing something. The torpedo launchers. Officer stuff. Oh, there's the valves right there. There we go. Flood the tanks. Okay, I was going to say, I was like, I'm missing something somewhere. So he's flooding the tanks now. They will shoot us like ducks on the water surface. Click the highlighted button and set the depth to 50 meters. Highlighted button, which I already did. And set the depth to 50 meters.
Alarm!
Alarm! Alarm! I like that we have our light still on. That was probably not the best thing to leave light lit up while we have a destroyer bearing down on us. Oh well, I'm sure it'll go off once we get underwater. There we go, we're starting to dive now. Escape from the destroyer. Alright, so we are starting to drop quite a bit now. Our target depth being 51 meters. So is it going to tell us how to escape, or do we just need to figure that out ourselves? So we're at neutral buoyancy, which means we're able to freely change things right at the moment. Vessels detected, corvette, and wreckage. Alright, so there's our wreckage. There's the corvette bearing down on us. Does it, like, tell us how we should escape? British destroyer. So it is apparently pinging us. Directly above us. Ship propellers. I'll stop. I'm just kidding. I don't know. Maybe that's what we're going to do in a moment. Alright, so how do we... It's in our view. So it literally is right above us. Oh, it's actually hurting us. Oh, wow. They are actually... Press the space button. In such a situation, always stop the game and carefully plan what to do as each second matters. At this time, there are 2 leaks on board. One is serious, but the second is smaller and won't be that dangerous until we dive to a greater depth. I don't see any way to save the aft compartment. Move the camera to the aft part of the boat and click the highlighted evacuation button. Alright, so their aft is like bad. So we want to hit the highlighted evacuation button. Is that what this is? While Kohler takes care of closing the compartment, send engineer Felix West for replacement parts to the storage room. Felix West for replacement parts to the storage room. You want replacement parts, which are these. What are those? Scrap metal, okay. I don't know how many we need, but let's just grab all of them. You can unpause the game now. So Felix is on his way to get storage parts. The other guy's, I guess, going to go close down the back room. Ship propellers directly above us. It's kind of a little dark, you know, I'll be honest. Maybe it's a little hard to see on the YouTube. Alright, so Felix West is going to get parts. Very good. West took the replaced parts and he can do repairs. Select him and order the repair to repair the leak of the evacuation hatch in the galley. So grab you. Okay, go away. Go and block leak repair. Now select its encoder to return on the pump to pump out the water from the leak. Encoder to turn on the pump, which is where? Over here. Turn on the pump. Okay. So far so good, I guess. It's kind of interesting. I mean, again, you could do the first person view, but for some reason, I feel like this is different. Like this view is the different view that this game offers. I feel like I've done the first person type of thing before. So that's why I'm kind of leaning towards playing it this way a little bit more often. The pump can pump out water from all compartments on board, but because of the resistance of the pipes, it is most efficient to do this from the central compartment. Although there is no need now, at deeper depths you may be forced to carry water with buckets to the central compartment to pump it outside. Oh, interesting. Huh. I did not realize that was a thing. Uh-oh, more damage. Electric engine. Oh, that's no good. That is definitely not good. That's what we use to float around underwater. Blow the ballast tanks and surface. Okay, so... Kohler, come over here. Blow the tanks. Surface. Something tells me this is going to end very badly. Blowing the ballast tanks is usually... That's usually a one-way trip northwards, or upwards, I should say. So usually once you do that, you better be ready to fight. So I guess we are surfacing now. Leak was fixed. That's a positive. Got some XP for Felix West here as well. That's pretty cool. Are we surfacing? I can't tell that we're going up or not. Yeah, I think we're going up, right? Yeah, we're at negative buoyancy, so we're definitely going up. Oh, they're back to neutral buoyancy, but still that should be fine, because we're still going up, I think. Very slowly, but we're going up. We don't want to flood the tanks at the moment. Okay. I don't know, so far so good. We got some water here. That's interesting. Open storage room, okay. So this back thing is completely full. It's completely flooded. So we have no aft torpedoes or anything like that. It's also where our electric engines were, right? Because these are our main engines. That's why our electric engines are basically shot at the moment. I'm assuming electricity and water don't usually go well together. Switch to diesel engines. Switch to diesel engines. How do we switch to diesel engines? We have used most of our compressed air reserves for the emergency blowing. We have to use the air compressor to regenerate them, but it's located in the flooded compartment. It's time to dry the stern compartment. Open the bulkhead leading to it and start repairs. Remember to repair the hole at the top of the hole first. After that, take the air compressor and turn it on. So we actually want to open this bulkhead, which is going to presumably start flooding stuff. One more thing. Before you open the bulkhead, I suggest you equip the engineer with an oxygen mask from the storage room. Without it, he won't be able to perform eventual repairs under the water surface in the compartment. Yeah, that makes sense. So who's our engineer? Is it West our engineer? Is this our engineer? He is an engineer. What's this guy? This guy is just a leader. Okay, so grab West. Okay, let's pause for a second. Let's make sure we're doing this in the right order. We want you to go to the storage room, right? And grab, I guess it's not there. Where's the oxygen masks? Oh, it's over here. That's right, we saw those earlier. Go to the cabinet, grab a breathing apparatus. Okay. So he's going to equip himself with that. I guess we'll unpause until he gets over there. Go, Felix, go! Hurry, run, run, run. Time is of the essence. Alright, so Felix has got that. Alright, pause again. And now he needs to come back over here and open this bulkhead door. should still have the repair parts on him. Or maybe he doesn't. Actually, I don't know if he does or not. Guess we'll find out. Do we see where that battleship, or that destroyer is, I should say? There's the Falcon thing. I don't see the destroyer at the moment. So maybe it went away. Maybe it thought it killed us. Maybe it gave up. Who knows? Alright, so presumably lots of water's going to start flooding in, right? Looks like it, yeah, because we're getting water in these other compartments, which makes sense. That's fine. Repair the hole in the pressure hole. So, Felix, can you repair this? Really? Just blocking the leak slows it down by 90%. That's interesting. So repair that, please. Even they're swimming around, throwing sparks all over the place. That sounds like a great idea. So we got leaks, we got damage, we got British destroyer detected. We got all sorts of fun stuff going on all over the place. Switch to the view. I don't see the destroyer anymore. So hopefully this is sufficient. Okay, so I guess that's his progress bar there. Can we see the progress bar here? Yep, there we go. See a little bit of stuff going on there. So he's still breathing underwater. He's still got the repair parts. Add sailor. Sailor may aid officer in performing tasks to complete them faster with better results. Interesting. Now, it hasn't told us to do that yet, so I'm not going to do that just at the moment, but it's good to know that that is an option. Character screen. Oh, okay, that's his stuff. Hey, he's got pants on. That's good. Basic beard. Interesting. Here's all his skills. Guess we'll be able to unlock those as we go. Alright, so I got some XP from that. And, yeah, we're going to go ahead and put a pause in there. We actually went pretty long on this first episode. But, I mean, I'm starting to have a little bit of fun, I think, as I'm starting to figure this out. I think it's going to get more fun as we get further into the game, for sure. But yeah, please let me know what you think. Like I said, I'm going to do at least a couple episodes here of a Let's Try. If I really like it, I might do more. Again, this is only in early access, so we don't really have an actual campaign or anything like that. It's just the training missions and some of the sandbox stuff. But we're going to play around with it a little bit more as we can. So I do appreciate you watching, and I hope you join me again next time. Thank you, and goodbye.